So what can men do to fight the weakness of pornography, an epidemic problem, a plague, an epidemic problem in the culture? I think they need to understand the beauty of marriage, the calling for their sexuality within the sacrament of marriage. Understand the beauty of that within that sacrament. That they recently published this new compendium of the Catechism. I was reading some highlights of it today, and they were listing some of the offenses against marriage. And one of the offenses is sex outside of marriage is an offense against marriage. It was stated in this new Catechism of the Catholic Church. That God has a very beautiful plan for human sexuality. It is fulfilled within the sacrament of marriage. It's frustrated outside that sacrament. It's damaging outside the sacrament in terms of inducing selfishness, using the other person as a sexual object, damaging one's view of the opposite sex, and damaging, I think, one's ability to maintain faithfulness within the sacrament of marriage later.
So it's a habit.
It's a habit that people can develop. Now, thank God there are a number of young people I work with who have been sexually active in a number of relationships who really, in a certain sense, have asked God to purify them of the mistakes they've made, asked for forgiveness, talked about it, recognized the mistake they made, and wanted to understand the nuptial meaning of the body. The body is meant for a nuptial union. It's not meant just for promiscuity. It's a higher calling, And so when you follow God's will in that area, I think there's much more happiness and fulfillment in a loving relationship.